Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're exploring an absolute architectural marvel that's been dominating the Delhi skyline for over 800 years. I mean, the Qutub Minar is vastly more than just a monument. It's this incredibly layered, complex story literally carved right into stone. We're talking about a story packed with power, faith, intense ambition, and just unbelievable architectural brilliance. So, what secrets does this 800-year-old tower hold? Let's dive right in and uncover the mysteries hiding in plain sight within this massive stone structure. Because when you look at something that stood strong through literal centuries of human history, you really have to wonder about the hands that built it, the wild disasters it survived, and the secrets it's still keeping from us today. Here's what we're going to cover. First, a century-spanning foundation. Second, the world's tallest brick minaret. Third, inside the Qutub complex. Fourth, the rustless iron pillar. And finally, surviving the test of time. Let's get to it. Section 1. A century-spanning foundation. Building the Minar. Okay, so following a massive historical shift back in the late 12th century, building this monument became this colossal, multi-generational effort. It definitely wasn't built in a day or even a single lifetime. Qutb-ud-din Aibak actually laid the foundation way back in 1193, but he never got to see his magnificent vision finished. Instead, he passed the baton to his successor, Iltutmish, who carried that vision forward by adding more stories to the tower. And guess what? It didn't stop there. Later on, Firoz Shah Tughlaq had to step in to restore and finally complete the upper sections after the tower took a devastating direct hit from a lightning strike. Moving right along to Section 2, World's Tallest Brick Minaret. Architectural marvels. Now, the absolutely crucial point here is this staggering number, 73 meters. At 73 meters tall, this structure remains the tallest brick minaret in the entire world. Think about that for just a second. We're not talking about modern steel frames or reinforced concrete here. This is a jaw-dropping height achieved entirely with historic masonry, standing proud and totally unbowed for 8 centuries. It's wild. As your eyes move upward, you'll see the tower ascend and evolve like a giant architectural puzzle. It climbs through 5 distinct stories, and each one is beautifully marked by these projecting balconies. You can actually see how it shifts in material. It starts from a super solid base built out striking red sandstone, and then moves up into those upper layers, the ones completed later, which feature this incredibly smooth marble. And the coolest part? Every single level tells its own story. The whole thing is deeply adorned with masterful, intricate carvings and beautifully inscribed verses from the Quran. It's honestly an absolute masterpiece of design and devotion. Part 3. Inside the Qutub complex, beyond the tower. Now, I want you to imagine standing right here, just resting in the shadow of this great tower. You see, the minaret actually sits within the much wider Qutub complex. Because of its massive historical and cultural significance, this entire area is a globally recognized UNESCO World Heritage Site. And resting right alongside the tower is the Qutb-ud-din Mosque. This is remarkably one of the oldest mosques in all of India. It makes the entire complex a true epicenter of historical faith and early architectural ambition for the region. Which brings us to Section 4, the rustless iron pillar, an ancient mystery. Okay, this is where things get really fascinating. Standing right beside that mosque is an iron pillar crafted during the reign of Chandragupta II, and it presents a totally mind-bending paradox. Get this, it's over 1,600 years old, yet it has exactly zero rust, zero. It's been fully exposed to harsh Indian summers, torrential monsoon rains, and literal centuries of changing atmospheres without oxidizing and deteriorating the way standard iron absolutely should. No way, right? This bizarre reality forces us to ask a really tough question. How in the world did ancient metallurgists achieve something that modern science still completely admires? The fact that craftsmen from over a millennium and a half ago engineered a metallurgical marvel that continues to puzzle and impress today's top scientists, well, it completely challenges our assumptions about the linear progression of technology. It's just brilliant. Finally, Section 5, Surviving the Test of Time. Resilience and restoration. So as we've seen, this minaret hasn't exactly been standing peacefully in a vacuum. Over the centuries, the structure has been severely battered. I mean, it's faced terrifying ground-shaking earthquakes, it's been directly hit by massive lightning strikes, and, of course, it's faced the unrelenting, quiet, but incredibly destructive test of deep time. Yet, despite all of this, throwing everything it has at it, the tower stubbornly remains standing. It stands today restored, repaired, and incredibly resilient. It has truly become this beautiful symbol of Delhi's deeply layered history. Every single crack in the stone and every subsequent historical repair acts as a living testament to its ongoing survival. And really, this resilience is exactly what draws millions of visitors every single year, all coming to marvel at a monument that actively acts as a bridge connecting entirely different centuries of human existence. Ultimately, this iconic structure is far, far more than just a beautiful relic of the past. As the saying goes, the Qutub Minar isn't just a tower of stone, it's a tower of time. From the fiery ambition of Aibak and the dedication of Iltutmish to the restorations of Tughlaq and the ancient science of that rustless iron pillar, every single brick, every piece of metal, whispers a rich, layered story that's just waiting to be heard by anyone willing to pay attention. And this leads us with a final, provocative thought to ponder. We've explored the sheer scale, the incredible generational effort, and the astonishing ancient science preserved all right here in this one complex. So the next time you find yourself wandering the vibrant streets of Delhi and you look up to see this giant of red sandstone piercing the sky, will you just see a building, or will you stop, take a breath, and truly listen to what the stones are saying?